I cannot describe the anger and fury that gripped our soldiers as they headed towards their poisoners, the Germans. Heavy rifles, machine guns, heavy shrapnel could not stop the onslaught of frenzied soldiers. Although exhausted and poisoned, they advanced with the sole purpose of crushing the Germans. On August 6, 1915, after prior failed attempts at taking and securing Auschwitz Fortress, Field Marshal von Hindenburg decided upon a new tactic: to unleash a chlorine gas attack in the middle of the night in an attempt to pry free the position from Russian control. This encounter is known to historians as the Third Battle of Auschwitz. At 4 a.m., a barrage of gas was released from balloons overhead onto the Russians. The Russian forces, with no reliable means of protection from the gas, suffered the full extent of its horrific potency. The entire garrison was poisoned. The noxious green gas crept into the Russian stronghold, turning the grass black and leaving behind a coat of putrid green all over the affected area. After the gas had cleared, the Germans, exceeding 7,000 troops, began their approach towards the fortress. They expected no resistance at all. The resistance they did receive put on full display the horrors of the chlorine gas that they had subjected their Russian opponents to, and would soon prove the perhaps more apt name for this conflict: the attack of the dead men. Germans were soon met with Russians somehow still stubbornly clinging to life. The counter-attacking Russian soldiers were riddled by the savage effects of the chlorine gas. The moisture in their bodies caused the gas that they had inhaled to begin melting away at their insides, their bodies experiencing the ungodly horror of severe chemical burns. The Russians were coughing up copious amounts of blood in parts of their own lungs. The German soldiers, which had approached so confidently, expecting to find the Russians entirely dead, watched with disbelief as these dead men attacked, engaging them with a bayonet charge. Faced with the prospect of fighting what had to have appeared as the living dead, the German soldiers retreated, many falling victim to their own barbed wire that they had laid previously. The Germans were routed, fleeing in abject terror at these fighting corpsemen. Little more than 70 Russian soldiers had repelled 12 entire German battalions with their gruesome appearance and unrelenting spirit. Though the Germans would eventually take the fortress, it was done only after the remaining Russians destroyed much of the fortress themselves and withdrew of their own volition.